show. I'm Susan McCord.
I'm Sandra Morata.
And our topic today is, why do women only remember the good stuff after a breakup? What happens to women that we sit there and we just hold on to all the cute little things that our partner did in our relationship, but yet we've broken up? The guys aren't thinking that way, so why do we hold on to stuff it could be really, really small little things, like the first time they gave us flowers, 10 years ago, or they bought us that bracelet that we were looking at in the store, and these are the things that we conjure up in our mind rather than what they did, why we ended up breaking up. So why do you think that is?
I think because it feels good. I think it the thought of not having them is never a good feeling, especially when you first break up with somebody. And I think naturally we tend to romanticize the relationship.
Or fantasize it too, right?
Or fantasize it, and you think about all the good things, and because you lost all those good things, essentially. And I think that, it's like, would I rather feel really bad right now, or would I rather feel really good and go to this place? And so I think it's a trap. It can be a trap.
Yeah, you don't think we're being stupid about it? Because they've moved on. We all know that. For the most part. I mean, there are guys that come back and, well, let's try it again. That does happen. But for the most part, when the breakup happens, the guys they're done. They're at a place where they're completely
it's a breakup
finished.
because it's broken, right? I've heard that somewhere before. I don't know. I think that everybody has their own time. The time frame for mourning is different. You're getting over a relationship. However, I think if you let it go on and on, I mean, come on now. It's time for us to move on as well. I think that men are, maybe they're not thinking about it so much because they compartmentalize things. So, they have like a little toolbox in their head, and I feel like inside our head sometimes it's like one big barn with like this chicken flying around.
You'll have guys saying they agree with you on that one.
Well,
we can be scattered. Women can be scattered. And you use the word, we romanticize, which is so true. The trouble is, you're right, it keeps us in places that we shouldn't be kept, because
true.
You should give yourself at least about 6 months, or maybe longer if you were married or in a relationship for longer than 5 to 10 years. Obviously, it's going to take time to move on.
Yeah.
And you're being a positive person by remembering the good stuff. But let's switch it up here and try to remember some of the bad stuff as to why we're not in that relationship anymore. Because if we don't, we're going to be stuck in a place that doesn't allow us to grow. We're going to keep going back to other people that gave us that same type of relationship.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, so you got to close that door.
You've got to close it, and you've got to be good to the fact that you were a good person in that relationship. What did I learn out of this? What am I going to take to the next place that I've learned from? Because sometimes it is about you learning something.
Yeah.
You could have been the catalyst in the breakup. Maybe they were. The point is, you were both there for a reason, to learn something. And as soon as you learn what that is, the faster you'll move on and not hold on to this, oh, but he did all this for me. I don't understand why we're not together.
True enough. I mean, there's also that other saying, get over one guy, get under the next.
Well, that's what guys do for a lot of times. What do you say? They think with this and not with this, and that's what helps them move on.
Yeah, they have something else leading the way.
Anyway, there you go. I think that this is something that women, it's great that you're positive about the relationship rather than being negative and, no, I'm so glad I got rid of that bastard. The thing is, don't hold on to it for too long, because we all know that when a relationship ends, it ends for a reason. So the sooner you figure that out, the sooner you'll be on to a better relationship with somebody else.
Yeah, learn the lesson and move on.
There, we hope. See ya.
Your love is like a full-time job.